Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Dustin here, Fragrance Fan. Go ahead and give me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification. And I'm just going to keep on giving you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews. 40-ish and $100 range, and most of these are way less than that, and a good number of these you can pick up at your local rack stores. And again, everybody knows that these rack stores are coming out with, they're just popping off with these awesome little clone house fragrances. So I do have another one for you guys today. And I've been eyeballing this thing, and I finally picked it up. I'm talking about Camara's Vamos Leather. I really like the presentation on this. You can see I picked it up for $16.99. It's a heavy bottle, neat little colors. This atomizer lid, that copper color and the texture, and it clicks so nice into place. Such a satisfying click. The texture is metal, heavy cap. I mean, the presentation on this thing is like designer, like kind of like a spice bomb or something like that. Just really well done. And the atomizer, they aced it on this presentation. So the reason why I didn't buy this thing is because I have other fragrances that are quite similar to it. The first one I got that was similar to it, Ben Sherman Icon Signature. The second one that I got that was very similar to it, Amber Leather, because they smell a whole lot like Tom Ford's Ombre Leather. I mean, the thing is called Vamos Leather. The reason why I picked this one up is because this one, to me, just smells the most refined out of all of them. This isn't like an exact copy of Tom Ford's Ombre Leather. It just kind of gets you in that ballpark. It's like 80% similar. I don't think it's a direct copy of it, but I think it's heavily inspired, and they put their own twist on it. That one's a lot sweeter. There's like raspberry and stuff like that in it, or something like that. It's very sweet, but very nice. This one is quite close. It's a pretty good interpretation of Tom Ford's Ombre Leather. It really is, just more on the synthetic side. This one, it's just much more believable. It's much smoother. Everything that's in this one is in this one, but this is like more refined, more ironed out. This is it's like a smoother, inky thing. Let me just so the leather is not real dominant, but it's there. You can detect the leather. The amber is there, giving it that sweetness. The oak moss, giving it a dusty, earthy, inky feel at the same time. This thing is 90 to 95% Tom Ford. 90 to 95%. Everything that you get in the original Tom Ford Ombre Leather, you're pretty much going to get in this. You really got to smell them side by side to tell the difference. In the air, they are minimum 95% the same. Tom Ford's going to have higher quality, of course. It's like $250 for a 1 ounce bottle if you're going to pay full retail at like a Sephora or something like that. But $16.99 is getting you so close to that original DNA, that warm, scrumptious, cozy, cool weather. Kind of like, this is a confident kind of fragrance. It's a unisex fragrance, but if you're a man and you're going to wear this thing, this is the kind of fragrance that you would wear if you're trying to be basically in the position where you don't really care if somebody doesn't like the way you smell, because these fragrances are not for everybody. But if you're in like that authority position, or you're walking with confidence or something like that, that's the kind of fragrances that these are. The Ombre Leather is kind of on the easier side of those things because it's a little bit inviting because of that sweet, smooth, kind of resinous type of a smell that it has going on. I smelled this thing every time that I went in the store. There was like 3 bottles. I go back, there were still 3 bottles. Then there was 2, and then there was this one, and then they re-upped to like 3, and I was like, you know what, I just need to get this thing because for some reason I keep on smelling it. Why do I keep on smelling it? Because it's just so good. It's such a close copy of the original Tom Ford. When it opens, and it just has that beautiful, sweet, smooth, amber leather combination. A little bit of florals in there, the inkiness, the oak moss. It's just such a good fragrance. Cool weather, mature audiences only on this thing. Performance is very solid on this, 7 hours minimum every time I wear it. The dry down doesn't change a whole lot. It gets a little bit dustier and earthier, as do a lot of fragrances. There's not a whole lot of woods in this thing. It's more dusty and earthy. Overall rating, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's just a very well done version. If you see this one and you don't have any of the others, I recommend this one. If you have the others, you don't need to get this. You really don't. It's going to be very redundant because they're very close. It's not like so much better that you have to get it, but I'm getting it because I review these things and I want to let you guys know what they are, and I enjoy it a lot. But it'll be redundant. If you have this, you don't need this. You don't need to just go ahead and jump on this because it's a little bit better, because it's not so much better that you have to get it, but it is, in my opinion, the best version so far of the Tom Ford Ombre Leather, from the scent profile to the presentation to everything. These Camaras, man, and they got the Contra line. These are pound for pound. These Camaras, I think they're probably pound for pound so far, maybe just a hair above Milestone, just because that Contra line. Milestone's up there with it. It's hard to say, but like these things are like pound for pound the heaviest hitters in my opinion. So that's my final thoughts on Camara's Vamos Leather. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always, and until next time.